Okay. Cold is notable and diminishing. Disease is minor and diminishing. Oh my god, we fucking survived it. I can't even believe that we survived that. Oh, okay, well, we'll get these guys happy. We still need to get this generator fucking doing something. And this. Oh, right. That's the research one, but what I want is this thing. I want to connect a skyway to that. $200. Okay. We're gonna work on doing that. In the meantime, we can probably turn off these extra shifts. Whiteout's still a threat. Ice turns to steam as the whiteout wanes, but the return of the whiteouts has sobered even the brightest or the brashest among us. We cannot rely on just one city to survive, the evolvers argue. The whiteouts are still a danger. We must settle strong, sheltered locations, and there's nothing stronger than a site with foundations of a generator in a place like Winterhome. A cursed place, large enough to support a growing population. The roots of its generator still hold strong in the frozen earth. If New London falls to whiteout, we all fall. We need to settle Winterhome as our second city. We must change our plans. Okay. Chapter 3. Return of Winterhome. Colonize Winterhome. Past the gorge in the Cursed Valley lies the failed city of Winterhome. Our scouts have avoided the ruins for years, yet it's the one place we know that can support our second city. We must reach Winterhome and chart the area around it. We should take the time to prepare resources and workforce. Returning to Winterhome will pose significant challenges. I see. Holy cannoli. Okay, let me just stop this for a second and just take stock of what has happened. It is currently... What is the temperature right now? 60, minus 60. It's about to get warmer again, which will be a blessing for a few weeks. And then it will start to get colder again. So we survived the whiteout. We have lots of housing now. We're about to get another one of these heat dispatchers, which should help a little bit with this. Ideally, we're going to build up a reserve of coal. So the coal mine settlement is still having issues. That's because of that. This place needs more workers, so let's boot some workers from New London. We'll send another, what, like 2,000 people? Relocate. That means they're gonna need more housing. Fine. Hear that. This probably needs to... Can't turn that back on because we don't have the people yet. We can turn this emergency shift off. That's fine. These guys have their thing. So that's 85. Alright. And we'll have to put up another housing district, probably. Ah, here we go. Housing district. Why is it not? Oh, it's because I haven't frost broken there yet. Okay. Forgot that's a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frostbreak. New Londoners' demands are met. Cool. Find the Winterhome ruins. Okay, so how has things changed up here? I haven't gone out this direction very far yet. Yeah, that's another thing I guess we could start putting. Valley. We could launch an exposition out here. How many people am I gonna need to make the Skyway? 10 teams. Okay, that's fine. So then we can launch this expedition because that only requires 10. We have 20 right now, so let's start into this valley. Also a valley over here. Get food or cores. This will give us cores or prefabs. And then what about out here? Oh, frozen ocean. We could go out there. That might be nice. 20. That's a lot of teams, though. But food, cores, prefabs, coal, and materials out there. Let's do this first. We'll do this valley here. And then we'll make this thing, and then we'll do the other thing. Okay, that's fine. This must be inaccessible right now. Too dangerous to chart at this time, right? Because of the bad weather. Okay. Cool. We're about to have some extra people here, which is nice. It's housing district. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 5. What did I just do there? Closing. Need 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. That's fine. Alright. So that should handle some of the housing issues. Hopefully we'll be able to turn it back on. Activate. Oh. Nice. Oh, that affects heat. Oh my god, we are actually stockpiling coal. If you guys can believe that. Nobody thought that I was gonna survive this, right? I didn't think I was gonna survive this. I thought that our time doing this crap was over. Ugh. Gold is absent and diminished. Squalor is minor and growing. Crime is still notable and stable, so we'll have to deal... that's what we're doing here. We're dealing with crime.
If you see newcomer outsiders idling, do not be upset. Be proud. Our city is a beacon for the destitute of the Frostland.
If they're idling, please don't idle. Please find something to do. There's, I'm sure, something for you to do in this godforsaken place. Okay, so the expedition is, I think, like, out there now. How about over here? We're gonna need a fucking house thing. Not another district, I just want the housing. $20 shelter, that'll get us pretty close. It'll leave us with 12. But it's warm right now, so I'm not super worried about it. And they are stockpiling oil here. We could do that too. That probably would help things a little bit, because we do need to be able to transfer stuff more easily between the two. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's Demolish. Okay, wait, hang on. Let's find out what we're demolishing first. We're getting an untreated sawmill and a coal regeneration plant. Yeah. Yeah. Forever Forest. Yeah, I think it's extraction district. Extracts resources. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're gonna need this anyway. Frostbreak as well. Neat. Sure. We should get some materials and stuff back from breaking that stuff down, so that's good. Once that's done, we're okay. It's about to warm up again. That's still going. The Faithkeepers are real happy with us, considering we sort of we sort of fucked them over a little bit. Bursting with support, the streets fill with Faithkeepers as they praise your name and call upon the rest of the city to rise for you as well. Faithkeepers have begun rallying in support of you and the direction you have led the city. Their devotion attracts more followers and their rallies grow in size and oh boy, heat stamps, I think. Great. New surveillance. Okay, so surveillance watchtowers. That's going to be important at some point here. We're going to need prisons probably as well. Treatment. Have we decided? Experimental treatment, conservative treatment. Workers' housing. Subsidized residential complex providing comfortable housing for workers and their families in immediate vicinity of workplace. Costs a heat stamp per week and a little bit of extra heat. Or Culver's boarding house accommodating single workers close to their workplace, limiting their commute and increasing their productivity. Production productivity. Maintenance duty. All do maintenance. Materials demand goes down. That might be nice. No negative effects. Or we do unproductive do maintenance. It seems so fucked up. Workers who do not meet their quotas must stay after shifts to perform machinery and infrastructure maintenance. I guess the idea is to incentivize people to work hard, because otherwise you're just gonna have to do more work. But then somebody's always going to be the person who's doing the least amount of work, and those people are most likely going to be people who have like disabilities or things like that that they're dealing with. So it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Again, it's the end of the world, so it's hard to make a decision like that. Like, this gives us 2 positive effects. And it'll help us with the evolvers, who are kind of a little bit miffed about other stuff that we've been doing. So let's just do this. It's kind of fucked up, but we get 2 positive effects for it, as opposed to just 1. Okay, and then we also owe charcoal regeneration of plant to these guys. So let's do that. Plop that down here. I'll fix that. Also expand this. Use up a lot of space, or do we want to... It'd be better to use up all the space, because this is a forever forest that we found. These ones are not forever forests. 100%. So this is about to finish. That'll be good. Got out here. Alright. Huge, so this is an ice smelter. This huge mine and smelting apparatus provided steel used to construct the nearby generators on behalf of the Imperial Exploration Company. A crew of thousands once lived here within and below the machine, only a small fraction of whom made it to New London. The captain sent a crew with cores to establish an outpost. There's no sign of the crew, but the cores remain, along with many salvageable components. We could take it all back to New London or restart the smelter. I think that's a pretty good idea. I don't think we need the cores right now. We've got some. Windward Moor. Freezing winds buffet this part of the valley. Following our oldest maps, our scouts found a generator construction site buried under snow, but little of it of use remains. The area contains some resource deposits, but they're too inaccessible to benefit New London. The place is too barren to benefit us. Okay. That's probably a place we'll have to come back to later. Okay, 30 team. I bet it was going to take 10 to do that. Able to do this now. Do that. Start that expedition. Be nice to get this going. This, I think we're gonna probably restart the machine, get the... That's a steel deposit, which will be nice. But in the meantime, we have other stuff we gotta take care of here. I'd like to get a watchtower up. Shower. Closing? Surveillance watchtower. How much does this cost? See how that goes. At least then we'll have a watchtower. Something to offset the crime. We are gaining food back. Alright, so we built the charcoal regeneration plant. These guys should be happy. Or do we need another one? We probably need another one, don't we? Just... Yeah, because we had, 2 or whatever over here. We had one there that we had to pull down because there was nothing, so we're gonna have to put up another one in this area. And that's gonna require, 250... What? That is not... Does that say 250 heat stamps? Fuck me. That's so much. Okay. New law proposed by the Evolvers. Crosslander? First. Maintenance duty. I am respected. Do I want to just call a vote on this and let it play out the way it's going to? I have a feeling this is going to fail. Five of 3. Let's see what happens. I just have to call the vote, right? I don't really have to get it to pass necessarily. Enough.
The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
Okay, fair enough. We can come back to it. But look at this. Somehow, these guys are both gold. We are losing a little bit of oil right now, but we did have a little bit stockpiled. We almost have enough for this stupid regeneration plant. Why is that not? Oh, materials? I need more materials. What? Shit. See how that works. What is this? Somebody broke down our thing. This is getting only 2 weeks. Oh my god, this is bad. Am I gonna make it in time? Action, charcoal. How long is that gonna take? Hopefully not 2 weeks.
Do not try to avoid the surveillance watchtowers. That's the behavior of those with something to hide.
Population increased. Oh my god, we were so close! Oh shit! Look at that! It was a sliver. Oh fuck, if I had paid attention. Oh god, okay, well. Look at this though. Look at our coal. Holy cannoli, guys. That is nuts. Okay, so these guys are actually stockpiling a lot. You guys probably would like a housing block that I promised you. That in. Need more goods. Oh, no, actually what we need is that, tram. It's okay. Alright. Well... Housing block. These guys are making goods, that's good. Good. I think we need... Yeah, well, I mean, we'll have to deal with, like, the goods issues. They are pretty squallery. Material scarcity is the issue. What about resources? Advanced hothouses, worker shifts, advanced sawmills. Did we already do that? Advanced untreated sawmill? Already researched. We did that already. Silica foundry. Iron ore materials. Factories. Large facility using discarded prefabs and goods, no matter how soiled, to manufacture new ones with minimal resources. That's pretty good. Increases disease, a little bit of heat. Chemical semi-automated machinery to produce construction prefabs and domestic goods with a streamlined workforce. I think we'll do this. We'll probably do the salvaging factories. Let's let it... We're almost there. For research. Population is slowly regenerating as well, which is good. Let's do factories. Research. This idea. Excuse me, this idea. And we've done our search up here. See what we found. We've got a crushed hulk. A tracked transport lies wedged tightly in the crevasse. Rows of resigned faces visible through the windows. The engine at the front is shredded. A shredded mesh. The engine at the front is a shredded mess. Ash and melted steel scarring the wall of ice where it collided, its precious cores clearly destroyed. Our scouts plan to knock the transport down to the crevasse's bottom to easily salvage its materials and coal. They could carefully remove and bury the bodies first, so they're not crushed in the fall, and we will take... that will take more men in time. Huge stockpile of crap out here. That's good. Wait. Can harvest food. Old Dreadnought. Sure. 5 Frostland teams. May as well. For now. And here we've got scouts came to this particular wreck after hearing tapping on its hull. Descending the decks, they found no living souls, but discovered an automaton still tapping SOS on the hull after 30 years. The scouts have nicknamed the machine the Tap Dancer. We could either cut the automaton free and send it to New London, or scrap its core. Let's send it home. Increases workforce, 400 workforce, 5 Frostland teams, free the Tap Dancer. I like that idea. Sure, do it. Oh, we do need to sort out the food situation at some point. But for now, what I would really like is to get this... I guess we don't really need that coal thing right now. How much freaking coal we have. Speaking of, this is probably getting close to full, isn't it? Oh, not too bad. Still okay. Another bio-waste hothouse out. What's this? C.D. Roland, 41, medic, transporting a patient. He's too weak to make this commute. When the hospital was more central, this wasn't a problem, but wheeling him across town in the cold every day. They could have worshipped anywhere. We needed a hospital in city center for our patients. Those faith keepers spend all day praying for health and salvation. If they'd managed the hospital, if they'd maintained the hospital, they could have had it. Selfish fools, a lot of them. The Evolvers will never forget that you reverted their hospital back to a temple. Okay. Well, on that note, I think that is where we were going to call this series, guys. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it. It was a wild ride. I had a fun time. I'm going to finish playing this game for sure. But like I said, like, it's just, I think I'm actually shocked we survived that, and look where we're at right now. Like, it's actually, we're actually in a pretty good place. Like, we've got a couple of issues, but like none that are horrifically pressing at the moment. I would still like to get this whole thing online, because as soon as the temperature starts dropping, this is going to become an issue again. So we're going to need this. That's probably the next thing I would do. And then deal with some of the stuff at the Dreadnought. I just added that food, that new hothouse, so We're back to being okay on food, so food is accumulating again. With these foundries coming up, we should be able to address...
Citizens has passed away.
Oh,
All
press F, guys.
are invited to pay their respects at the funeral.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're all invited to the funeral. But yeah, and then, of course, down here, these guys have a few budding issues. We do have food that's accumulating here. They're still okay on housing. They're not gonna die or anything in the meantime. But we do have to deal with this issue. And I think with these foundries and possibly tapping into that iron thing, we would be able to do that. What's happened here? Why? I don't know what's just happened, but I'm terrified to find out. But you know what? It's not our problem anymore because the series is over. I don't understand what's happened here, but okay. Yeah, thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. I did a couple of recordings today. I'll probably do one more before the end of the day. And yeah, so I think we're in a pretty good place. Thank you so much. And I hope you've enjoyed the series. Let me know if you have any other suggestions for other things. We might come back to this eventually. I'd like to do it on stream, I think. Would probably be, like, better. And then we could get, like feedback from you guys as to, like, what choices to make and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a this year. I'm planning on figuring out streaming this year. So, thanks so much, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!